Boom. Really struggling with sound, and I don't know why. I don't know why. Don't know why it has done that, but for some reason, all of our streams now, whenever we start, the sound doesn't kick through. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. But anyway, we are live. Hello, we are live for SummerSlam 2013. We had that audio problem at the start of yesterday, and I thought I'd just keep an eye on it at the start of this one, and thankfully I did. Hello. Yes, we have got such a great show tonight. This is a real hidden gem. And I know that might seem weird because this is a SummerSlam, but honestly, it's a real hidden gem. The reason why I say this is because there's only 3 matches that go over 10 minutes, and those 3 matches are regarded as brilliant. 2 of them are regarded as 2 of the best matches in WWE history. Brock Lesnar versus CM Punk. You are going to see that match tonight. Brock Lesnar, CM Punk. They did face each other, and that is on this SummerSlam, as well as that Daniel Bryan versus John Cena, an incredible match. That is our main event tonight. So Daniel Bryan, John Cena, Brock Lesnar versus CM Punk. The third one is actually quite a surprise, but the match is really good. Alberto Del Rio against Christian, and it is for the World Heavyweight Championship. So those 3 matches go over 10 minutes. All the other matches don't. All the other matches are under 10 minutes. But there's some really interesting matches. We're going to see Cody in action tonight, taking on Damien Sandow, who's in NWA at the moment. As well as that, we've got Bray Wyatt's pay-per-view debut. This is the first time that we will see Bray Wyatt on pay-per-view in a Ring of Fire match. The ring is surrounded in fire. You can see the image behind me. That is Bray versus Kane. So we've got that match tonight. As well as that, we've got AJ Lee in action. There's quite a lot to get excited about, man. There's quite a lot to get excited about. So very, very much looking forward to getting stuck into this one. Of course, we are going to wait a few minutes just to allow people to get onto the network, find the show. This is SummerSlam 2013. If you go onto the network, you should be able to find it. You might. I don't know. I can't look at the free network because whenever I go to where the free network is, it automatically just takes me to my version, like the paid version. So I can't see the free network, so I don't know if you can watch on the free network or not. But there's a chance you might be able to. So I'm not even going to bother advertising this on Twitter. A lot of the time I'll ping a message over there, but sometimes we don't even stream on a Sunday after a big 7-hour UFC event that we did last night. But I don't know, man. What with SummerSlam sneaking up on us, I really wanted to go back and try and check out a few more SummerSlams. And this was definitely on the list. There's a few that are on the list, but this was on the list. Brock Lesnar, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, John Cena, AJ Lee in action, Cody in action, Bray Wyatt's pay-per-view debut. This is the good stuff, guys. This is the good stuff. This is the good stuff. Let me jump into the chat and say hello to everyone that's there. Hello. Hello, everyone. Days, is the PG era ending? I don't know. I haven't heard any reports on it other than the fact that it was showing as being TV-14 the other day, but there's been no statements on it. I've not seen any reports on it. I don't know if they did it as a one-off or if the PG era is ending. The only thing I would say is that I wouldn't get too excited about the PG era ending because just because they have got the ability to go a little further with swearing and nudity and things like that doesn't mean that the stories are going to get any better. Fundamentally, a large part of the problem with WWE is that their storytelling is so bad. They'll start something like The Hacker and then they'll drop it. And, you didn't need TV-14 for the Hacker story to work. But the problem is that creative obviously come up with a load of ideas. Vince then it gets final say and things get chopped and changed and plans change. And so I don't care. Is the answer. I don't care. I don't think that TV 14 or PG or anything is going to actually improve the quality of the show. It'll give them more options. I do agree with that. But I think their problems run a little bit deeper. So we'll have to see. I haven't actually read anything on it. I haven't read that it's ending. Just that last week it was TV 14. Jerry Smith says, "Congrats on 200,000." Thank you, my friend. Let's stop the congratulations on that. I haven't even really focused on that, to tell the truth. Yeah, it's amazing. Honestly, I mean, I've already said thanks quite a few times about it. And yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else to say. I never expected to see the channel achieve that. It is kind of honestly beyond what I thought. I mean, when the channel started, I was hoping that we might get to the first plaque. That was always a goal. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't. I didn't know what the channel might go on to achieve, but man, could you imagine getting a plaque from YouTube saying, 100,000, congratulations? So that was a goal, but I didn't expect to achieve it or know if I could. And so to be sat here now, 200,000 is incredible. But yeah, amazing. Thank you. Just thank you. I don't really know what else to do or say. I know there's been people saying, "Oh, what are you going to do when you get there?" I can't stress enough how much it's just not been on my mind. And my focus has been very much on streams and what should the next streams be. The members only thing came in. Obviously, we did Wrestling Escape Pod, started that a few months back, about 3 months or so ago. So, that took a bit of planning. There's a few other things going on that I'm looking into. Obviously, we've got the gaming thing on the horizon, which I haven't even looked at. So there's just so many plates that are being spun at the moment. It's just not been a consideration. So yeah, appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. But our focus has got to switch to other things. We've got SummerSlam on the horizon. Isn't that next weekend? It suddenly dawned on me earlier that I think next weekend we've got UFC and on the Saturday, and then on the Sunday we've got SummerSlam. So wow. So yeah, that's kind of really snuck up on us as well. So, and then I think the week after, I think, is Payback. And then obviously we're getting closer to the next big UFC event as well. So it's really crazy at the moment. So much going on. So anyway, right, we're rambling away here. I hope people have got SummerSlam 2013 lined up, because we will be going over to it very, very soon. The community just keeps growing, says Monica. Yes. It's amazing, man. Daze, what is your favourite faction right now? I don't know, man. I think a lot of the factions are awful, if I'm being honest. I think there's not too much excitement. Well, I don't want to say there's not too much excitement around Retribution, because there is. Whenever they attack, people get excited. I understand that. And there's a lot of speculation around it as well. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're a little bit. There's something a bit off with it, isn't there? I think one of my biggest problems with Retribution is that they should be the complete focus. There is a group that's trying to attack WWE, yet WWE is only half telling that story. Do you know what I mean? They're still trying to tell a lot of other stories. And you just kind of feel like this needs a bit more of a focus. Their show has been invaded twice. You'd feel that there'd be a bit more about it, but I don't know. They so Retribution are cool. Well, they're cool when we see them, but I don't think they themselves come across very cool. Undisputed Era, I think, are all right, but obviously I'm not a fan of what they're doing with Adam Cole right now. Imperium are on hold. New Day are injured. Lucha House Party, no one cares. I don't know, man. I mean, what factions are there? You'd probably have to be looking at New Japan to get excited about Bullet Club, who've just brought in Evil or something like that, Liam Costa, we are about to start. Let's see what Liam's saying. Liam says, hello, Days, my friend. How are you doing? I am good, thank you. I am feeling the effects of yesterday. I said that I would for like the 24 hours after like a 7-8 hour stream. I do feel it. But me, myself, I'm feeling absolutely fine. Hope you are as well. I'm getting paid soon, and I really want to get a replica title, but I don't know which one to get. Any ideas? Well, first of all, I would say, people in the chat, fire in what you think Liam should get. What title should Liam get, right? The other thing I would say is I'm a big believer that you should just get the one that you think looks the best. And even if that is going to be some rubbish title that, do you know what I mean? If you really think the 24/7 title is the best looking belt, then maybe go for that. You don't have to go for like the most prestigious. The United Kingdom Championship, I think it looks awesome. It's not the most prestigious. It probably means a lot more to me in the UK than it does like to those in America or whatever. But I genuinely think it's one of the best looking belts. One of the replicas that I've got is the first ever WWE Championship, the one that Buddy Rogers had. And again, you know, is that something most people would go for? Probably not. It's not the best looking belt by any means, but it's got a real history to it, you know. So I think you have to go with the one that resonates with you. Or Winged Eagle. It's either that or definitely Winged Eagle. Winged Eagle is the bomb. So, yeah, bear that in mind as well. Wrestling Days fan says, it is my birthday. Happy birthday to you. Wrestling Days fan who is 7 today. Happy 7th birthday. Wrestling Days fan 7 today. The big 7. The one that's after 6, not quite at 8. Happy 7th birthday to you. Now, with that being said, we are going to go over to SummerSlam 2013. So, let's get ready to start the clocks in 3, 2, 1, go. Boom. We are underway. I've pressed the button. The button has been pressed and we are underway with SummerSlam 2013. Right. I've got Miz. Okay, so the Miz has come out in a tuxedo. Everyone's saying happy 7th birthday. Yep. You love to see it, don't you? You love to see it. Was like the Miz for host for this or something. I don't remember the Miz being the host of this. He's kind of hyping up the crowd. The best versus the Beast. The best versus the Beast in a no disqualification match. Miz must have been host or something. I don't remember. Do you have any WWE video games? Yeah, I mean, I've got most of the 2K ones. I never play them. Never play them. Triple H special guest referee. It's worth mentioning. I don't actually know where we are. That's bad, isn't it? 17,700 people in attendance. 296,000 pay-per-view buys, which isn't brilliant. Here's Fandango. Yes! Summer Rae and Fandango. Da-da-dun. Da-da-da-da-dun-dun. Dun, 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 na, 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 na. This means Fandango's been around for like 7 years. Honestly, I think we did talk about this. Someone mentioned this the other day. We are in the Staples Center. Really? Yes, really. Tell you what, Tyler Breeze is looking good, isn't he? Tyler Breeze is looking amazing. Tyler Breeze has never looked that great. A WWE feature presentation. That was cool. Los Angeles. You definitely should do some gaming streams. It'll give you a reason to play them. Oh, that is true. See wrestling. Hope you are well. Yeah, I should do some gaming streams. I've got the capture card and everything, but I don't know. It's a whole technology that's beyond my understanding. Plus, I hope people know that when we do like gaming stuff, I will be awful. I don't play games. I mean, just picking up the control, just getting the game working is going to be a massive achievement for me. Huge achievement. Right, we've got a little video package. We're just looking at the journey that Daniel Bryan has been on. And it is the old WWE Championship that they've got as well. The one that was designed by Orange County Choppers. Daze, did you hear about Sonya Deville? I have heard about Sonya Deville, yes. She is on the main roster. She used to be in Absolution. She wears suits. She's come out, I believe. I don't know if she's bisexual or if she's a lesbian, but she's a massive, shouter of the supporter of the signed up member of the LBGQT community. Is that what it is? LBGQ. What's the Q? Oh, yeah. T community. That's right, yeah. LBGQT community. So, yeah, I've heard of her anyway. Cut a long story short, I've heard of her. High 5 days. Good to see you. Hello, Miss Clown One. Hope you are well. Callum says, hi there. Can you please give me a shout out? I'm 12 and I am from the UK. Your videos are really good. And it's 11 p.m. where I am. I am also from the UK and it is 18 minutes past 11 where I am. So you're lying. You're lying, Callum. I'm joking. Well, no, I'm not joking. It is 18 minutes past. But shout out to you, Callum. Hope you are well, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. I am also in the UK. Daze, what is your favourite SummerSlam? Mine is 2007. We've gone back and watched a lot. I mean, the 2002 one is regarded as the best, and it was very good. I've got a sneaky suspicion this one might be right up there. I'm not going to be able to say until I've watched it again. I saw it at the time. I do remember Brock CM Punk being brilliant. The main event and how it all plays out is fantastic. Bray Wyatt making his pay-per-view debut, as we said, There's a lot to like about this one. So, don't know. I'm keeping an eye on this one. I think Sonya is bisexual. If you made a new PS4 account for streaming games, you could have community challenges on games. The challenge would be setting that up. Jojo's here. Jojo. Is Jojo singing? Go on, Jojo. Mama Wyatt's doing it. Apparently she's got a good singing voice. Jojo. Here we go. Red dress. Looks lovely. Do it. Oh, say, can you? Beautiful voice. I bet she sings like that to baby Bray. As the starlight, I don't know the words. Red stripes and bright stars. Looking lovely in that red dress, isn't she? In a sec, the lights go out and the Fiend mandible claws. So that's what happens. The lights start shutting down. Yowie wowie. In fact, the Fiend's done worse things to her. I love the streams. Anonymous J, shout out to you. Monica King says Jojo can do it all. It looks a little hot in there. What, in the arena? Did you see Sonya kidnapped? No. She avoided being kidnapped. I didn't see that. I've spent most of today asleep, I'm not going to lie. By the time I finished that stream yesterday, by the time I finished the stream, I stayed up a few more hours, Did a few more bits on YouTube, answered a few comments, things like that. Went to bed, got up. I've just been watching the Man United match. Thought I'll watch that before we stream. Wish I hadn't. And now here we are with this. So, no, I'm a little bit behind. That would be funny, says Austin316. J14 says she's a good singer. She is a great singer. Put respect on that name. Get a tub of respect and spread it all over JoJo. She did really well. JBL, Michael Cole, Jerry Lawler. Matt J. Hendricks says, I'm sending love to Sonya Deville. I'm sending love to my shoulder, which is still suffering. Let's have a look at this Sonya Deville story. Because I don't know anything about it. I don't know if it's storyline. I don't know. Man arrested on kidnapping charge outside the home of Sonya Deville. Felipe Thomas was arrested early Sunday morning. He's charged with aggravated stalking, armed burglary, attempted armed kidnap. According to the police, Thomas had begun planning 8 months ago. He waited on the property 3 to 4 hours where he cut a hole in the patio to listen and watch. Then entered through a glass door which activated an alarm. Wow. So, I mean, yeah, I didn't hear about this. So this seems legit. I mean, obviously not a storyline or anything. Ryan Dilbert saying a terrifying situation, just reading about it. Glad to hear that Sonya Deville and her family are all okay. So, yeah, the guy was apparently outside the house. And he set the alarm off when he entered the property. And obviously police were called and he's been arrested now. Awful news. Right. Here we go. The arrival of Bray Wyatt. Here he is, look, with his family. He's got his lantern. Where? It's amazing. I'm not criticizing it. But it is a bit obvious, isn't it? You know, you do need to be there because it is your match. Could you imagine if he lit it and he was like, we couldn't be bothered to come? That would be more noteworthy. Rather than telling us that you're here. We know you're here. You've got a match against Kane. Right, here he is. Look, he's got Shaun the Sheep with him. Shaun the Sheep. And is that Brody Lee? I think Brody Lee is with him as well. Guys, breaking news. AEW are trying to invade WWE way back in 2013. This is absolute scenes. I can't believe what I'm watching. Sonya is not one to mess with, says Heather. I remember this match being good. Miss Clown 1 says, no, it's hot because of your background. Don't expect me to remember what the background is. I can't remember these things. Right now, as I'm looking at my computer, I can see the clock counting away, right? And I can see the chat. That's it. Matt J. Hendricks says, favourite SummerSlam match ever, Brett versus Owen in the cage match from SummerSlam 94, says Matt J. Hendricks. It's a good shout. I don't know. I mean, my head goes through Shawn, Triple H, that street fight we saw on that watch along the other day from 2002 was really cool. I've got a soft spot for Shawn Michaels, Hulk Hogan and the overselling, Bret Hart, British Bulldog, Bret Hart, Mr. Perfect, AJ Styles, John Cena, 2016. That was an incredible match. Brock destroying John, 2014. That was an incredible match. It's been a few, man. It's been SummerSlam is such a great event, and this year it looks like it's going to be as good as ever. Like the card this year looks absolutely incredible. Smile on the face of Bray. Days might cry when Bryan gets screwed. Is this an Inferno match? What, the last Inferno match? I certainly can't remember another one. Oh, hang on. Wasn't there... Was it this one where they start to put, like, fire blankets over the flames and all of that kind of stuff? Wyatt in the corner. Big strikes coming in by Kane. People complaining about, like, buffering on the network. I gotta tell you, I am getting that as well. Just a few times, just keep getting the circle. So annoying. Flames shooting up. Jake, shout out to you. Days, you missed my second super chat. Is it on screen? There it is. My favourite title is the IC one with the IC. Yeah, well, then maybe you should think about going for that. Maybe that should be the one that you consider. Boot to the midsection. It is kind of cool, isn't it? How the flames, like, jump up. That's cool. I want to see Asuka bring in her Kana gimmick to SummerSlam. Bray Wyatt looking for a suplex. Reversed. Who does that? I don't understand who's doing this. Kane delivers a suplex to Bray Wyatt, and as soon as it lands, the flames jump up. Who's on the dial? I don't know who's doing it. Is it Undertaker? Again, look at that. Basement dropkick. Connects. Bray going over. It's weird. It's a weird match. It's visually impressive. And it's cool when they jump up. Moves out the way. Love Inferno matches, says General Snotty Notty. King Slimby, hope you are well. Callum says, I found a great deal on Argos. It's a Sheamus figure with a breakable commentary table, a normal wrecking table, 2 mics and other accessories. Very cool. Can't believe Hornswoggle tried to kidnap Sonya. The guy did look a little bit like Hornswoggle, didn't he? Miss Clown 1 says, how about Stipe last night? Wow, it was incredible. Yeah, it was a kind of I thought, quite a dominant performance. I had him taking 4 of the 5 rounds. It was quite interesting listening to Dana after saying that he had it 2-2 going into the 5th. There's a fireman at ringside. Ladies, little bit of something for the ladies. There we go. Look, Raw Underground gave us some dancing girls, but here we've got a fireman. Woo! Fireman at ringside for all the ladies watching. Do you think Retribution are going to blow up the PC? No. Akira Tozawa's entrance theme plays before SummerSlam 2013. Bray gets the ropes. Big boot by Kane. Bray goes down. Can't wait for Fiend versus Braun. Should be good. Sean Reset says Vince has got the button. Into the corner. Kane going in after Bray. Sidewalk slam and the flames shoot up. I bet even the cameramen were a little bit like, ooh. Here we go. Bray in the corner. Kane going over. Back elbow by Bray. Are Inferno matches just lumberjack matches with fire, yes? Help me. Bray Wyatt says, help me. Brody Lee with a kendo stick. And now the kendo stick's on fire. Why is he holding it there? Just throw it. Idiot. And the fireman straight in. Dealing with that threat. 2 firemen. There we go. Rowan trying to extinguish the flames. And now the flames are back. Oh, that's backfired, isn't it? They're not the brightest, are they, the Wyatt family? I'm still undecided on who was going to win between The Fiend and Bray. The fans. Every time I want someone to win, they lose. Masvidal, Till, Shabazian, and DC. Daydreamer Pictures / Jeff Delaney. Wow, that's loud. That was loud. Shout out to you, my friend. Thank you for joining us. I've got no... Actually, let me have a look. I've got no idea how many people have joined us, but I think we do get an extra emoji. Just still need to do those emojis. This is what I'm saying. So much on my to-do list. I need to get those extra ones done. We are up to 96 now. We are up to 96. I think we get another one when we get to 100. So, welcome, my friend. Nice. They've thrown something over the top of the flames. They used the ring steps. Took them a little while, but they got there. Down goes Harper and Rowan jumping on top of Kane. Couple of elbows to the side of the head. There we go. The flames never stopped them. Fire retardant blanket. Dave, you need to go onto one of those salons to get a shoulder massage. Do you know what? It's been all right for the past week or so. And then for whatever reason, I'm just sat here right now and I just really felt it. I was like, oh man, that's moody. So yeah, I've got a real problem with it and I don't know why. Don't know. Must be retribution. Dave, your shoulder is hurting because you're turning 22. It is. It's old age. You're right. It's absolutely old age. Bray on his knees. Harper, Rowan have got Kane. Bray is stroking Kane's hair. Here we go. Looking for Sister Abigail. Little kiss on the head. Boom. Down he goes and the flames shoot up. It does look great when the flames shoot up. I know I keep saying that, but I really mean it. 2. Bray wins thanks to outside interference from Harper and Rowan. Fiend would demolish and eat Retribution's souls. Random fact, I'm a trained massage therapist. Are you? Well, I've done something to my shoulder. Old age is coming for us all, says Anna Dawes. Shout out to you. Durante says, I think Asuka is going to be the new Raw Women's Champion. Raw Women's Champion, that would mean getting the title off Sasha. I feel that she will beat Bayley to get the SmackDown one and not the Raw one. And then that means that Bayley will get jealous and she will go after Sasha's title. So there we go, 1 match down. And Rowan and Harper getting involved. An Inferno, it's not a bad way to start a pay-per-view, is it? I know the match itself wasn't the greatest thing in the world, but there was certainly enough there to keep us entertained. Days, I'm still 7th. I'm only 15 and I've already got bad back problems. Oh, dude, it only gets worse. Days, you're getting your shoulders probably feel like they're 100 and what they probably do, yeah. Bray is in a rocking chair outside of the ring. In front of him are the ring steps and Kane, I think, is being offered up as a sacrifice or something. They're now grabbing the other part of the ring steps. And they're going over. Oh my God. Oh my God, they keep saying. It's absolutely shocking. Someone's booing really loud. Really, really loud. Boo! That is like a really loud boo. They are really against what they are seeing right now. Really against this. Emotionless Kane. Slumped on the steps. Getting absolutely battered. It's definitely been a bad day for him. They didn't even hit him. No. Someone's still booing really loud. I bet that's Tony Khan. Lights go out. Bray with his lantern. As the... Who is that person? That must be like Kane's wife. Kelly Kane or something. I don't know. Daze, did you see that Sonya Deville almost got kidnapped? Yeah, I didn't hear about it, but it kind of broke during the stream. I feel left out. Am I the only person without back problems here? I think so. Bray's rocking chair is there, yeah? Still someone shouting boo. Fiend versus Big E. Trey says, Daze, you really are a savage. I'm a savage. Annie, booty, nasty. Annie, booty, nasty. I'm a savage. I don't know the words. Daze the Stallion. That's what they call me. Right, they're actually taking Kane away. So, there we go. That's supper sorted for the Wyatt family. Daze, Akira Tozawa's entrance theme plays before SummerSlam 2013. Cool. Wrestling Kid says, I would like to see The Fiend in an Inferno match. On the kickoff panel, we have got... is that Matt Striker, Booker T, Shawn Michaels, and Vicky Guerrero? Booker T, 5-time. Retribution are coming for our backs. Have you seen Randy Orton's TikTok? How dare you? How dare you? No, I haven't. Daze, this was the start of Daniel Bryan's push, says Anthony. Josh Matthews. Yes, you're right. Why does HBK look like his hunting weekend has been cut short for this? Yeah, he is in full-blown camo, isn't he? He has done a lot of hunting. Didn't he have a hunting show? I think he had a hunting show where he went out hunting and fishing and all that kind of stuff. That TikTok is funny. Oh, I've not seen it. I've not seen it. C says Josh Matthews now works for Impact. Anthony says Days AEW invaded SummerSlam. They did. No, Vicky Guerrero's here. Unbelievable. Apparently Impact are invading as well. Days, I think you're right about Retribution being indie wrestlers from Evolve. They added the libraries to the network. I do think that it coincides, says Josh. Well, I mean, the rumours are that those people there are just stopgaps. Plus, we did see more on Friday. We don't know who is going to be used as the main members. AJ Lee kissed almost everyone in WWE, says J14. HBK took the Legends from Legends House Fishing. Did he? Did he? Oh, I definitely want to see that. Did he? He took what? Mean Gene and Pat Patterson and Hillbilly Jim. People saying a little bit of lag. Little bit of lag, is there? Is there? Is there? Let me know. Is there a bit of lag? Lag. Any better? It's got a green light, so I'm hoping that it is. People saying lag. All I do is just turn the stream off, turn it straight back on again. And it doesn't take a moment for it to like reconnect and whatever. So like literally a second. So it's not an issue. But hallelujah, yeah, Damien Sandow, the savior of the masses. Here he comes. So this is going to be Sandow against Cody. And look at his Money in the Bank as well. He had a special briefcase made. Cody versus Damien Sandow. And look at that. That has got to be the greatest Money in the Bank briefcase ever. He actually had that made for him. Look at it. It looks like it's made of chocolate. I wish it was made of chocolate. Team Rhodes Scholars could have been the greatest pairing. Days and everyone in the chat, what's up? Hello, Dave in real life. Quite a few WWE stars hunt. Lesnar, Sarah Logan. I don't agree, but each to their own, says Miss Clown One. Well, here comes Cody. I hate that entrance music. It's the AEW VP, Bradley Robinette. Bradley, ask him, did I see TV14 rate him for SmackDown? Yes. There's a lot of excitement around this, isn't there? I feel like I'm really reading this wrong. I feel like I'm completely out of sync with everyone else. I must be. There's a lot of excitement around it. Perhaps it's because people are thinking like the Attitude Era is going to come back, but the only thing I would say is that in order for the Attitude Era to come back, you need stars like Stone Cold and Rock and Triple H, and WWE don't have them. That's why the Attitude Era worked. It wasn't because they could show boobs. Do you know what I mean? Like, if anything, people look back on that now and go, that was a mistake. Would have been great if we had had like a proper women's division rather than bra and panties matches. So I don't know. I mean, what are they going to be able to do if they move away from PG that's going to be that exciting? Swear more. Is that a thing? Is that going to bring the masses back? It's fundamentally flawed with its storytelling and its character development, and it doesn't matter if it's TV14 or PG. That's my take on it, but so yeah, there's a lot of excitement though. There's a lot of people talking about it, so I don't know. If it's going to result in a better product, I am all for it. I am all on board. But you might have to excuse me whilst I just wait and see. I'm very much going to be, I'll believe it when I see it. I've just been hurt, guys, too many times. I think we all have. How many times have we been promised things by WWE and they just don't materialize? There's only so many times they can break my heart. That's all I'm going to say. There's only so many times. I don't even know if they are PG. They might even have just put TV14 just to get our hopes up. That is such a Vince McMahon move. They're probably secretly still PG, but they've just put TV14 up to get people talking. It doesn't even mean anything. I swore they would never upset me again. By the way, Cody's wrestling in gold pants. It's not a good look. I'm getting Mandy Rose vibes. Cody Rose. Cody Rose! Ah, yes! Cody Rose. The Crossroads. Well, she is at the moment. Certainly with Sonya Deville. Elbow drop by Damien Sandow, who is in black. I like the fact that he's got black trunks, but purple knee pads. I like that. I don't know why I like that. They just completely clash. You know what I'm like with my fashion. But are definitely better than Cody's gold pants. Cody Rose, yeah. Sandow. It's got a lovely submission hold. Look at that. What is that's like? What that's like? It's like a, I don't even know what it is. It's kind of a sharpshooter variation. Actually, underneath his black trunks are purple pants. He's got pants under his pants. That's amazing. And obviously by pants, I know in America they're trousers, but they're not trousers here in the UK. You're an inspiration. Shout out to you, Lennox. Appreciate the support, dude. Just keep making videos that you enjoy, and others will enjoy them as well, hopefully. Cody has got Sandow. It's like a muscle buster. Muscle Buster by Cody Rhodes, taking a leaf out of Samoa Joe's book. Shoulder up. I remember Cody talking in an interview about him having his Zelda figures backstage and other stars asking him why he had toys. What are Zelda figures? Like, of Legend of Zelda. Your vids have got 72 million views. Well done. And do you want a CM Punk return? Because I do. Callum, thank you for the kind words, my friend. Do I want a CM Punk return? Yeah, I think, yeah. I'd like CM Punk and AJ Lee return. I kind of feel like that would be the injection of excitement that WWE needs. In fairness, they are trying a few things at the moment. They're not resting on their laurels. Looks like we're moving to the Amway Center and leaving the PC. We've obviously got Retribution happening. We've obviously got something very intriguing with Alexa Bliss. So there's loads going on. Cody looking for a big kick. Drop toe hold by Damien Sandow. Net breaker, swinging net breaker, going for the pin too. Shoulder up. Asuka, hello my friend. Days, I really don't have that many views on my YouTube channel. Well, just keep doing, working, just keep. You see that you don't focus on it. Honestly, don't focus on it. Just focus on making good content on a regular basis, and if you do that, then you know people will want to watch and join in, and that's, do you know what I mean? The community is bigger than the results, if that makes sense. I feel like that's poetic, but then equally I feel like it's really stupid. Into the corner goes Cody. Roll up by Damien Sandow. Is it a strange coincidence that once Dave in real life went on a break, my internet started making up? No, Dave is an awful human being. Thomas says, Days, I remember watching SummerSlam 2013, and that was my first pay-per-view I ever watched, and I thought WWE was incredible. It's great. Crossroads! 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 And he's won. Cody's done it. He has managed to restore the pride in AEW. It was AEW versus NWA, and AEW gets the W. Yeah, Legend of Zelda. He had Zelda logo on his boots at the time. I've never played a single Legend of Zelda game. Not one. Not even 5 minutes of one. Gotta go, but shout out to you, Evan. Days dancing on fire. There's no dancing from me at the moment. Asuka 2 belts. Wait a minute, horrible. Oh, I didn't know you was here, Dave. Oh no. Oh, I didn't know you was here. I was hoping to talk behind your back and for you to never find out. Oh. Well, anyway, look, Dave, it's really hard to remember what was said and who said what. I think the chat have said some really awful things about you, so I can understand if you're upset with the chat, Dave. But just so you know, I've got your back. I've got your back, brother. Yeah, you and me. Right, the official theme of SummerSlam 2013 is Gold Rush by Clinton Sparks and 2 Chainz. I can only imagine that 2 Chainz is Sasha Banks' rap name. We're in Los Angeles at the Staples Center, which, fun fact, is completely made out of staples. You know when you get a staple and you open it out like that? Right? Not when it's bent like that, but when you open it out. If you actually get a little bit of glue, you can stick a load together. The whole Staples Center is built out of, I think I read it was something like 76 million staples or something. Like, it's incredible. It's incredible. A lot of people are saying it's the 10th wonder of the world after Andre and China. Right. £10 a podcast. Says, yeah, I'm not a fan of Dave in real life. Oh, wow. That's harsh. I am. I'm a big fan. I've got all his merch. I've got a Dave in real life mask. I've got a Dave in real life t-shirt. Dave in real life umbrella. I've even got a little Dave in real life soft toy that I like to sleep with. So, and when I say sleep with, I mean go to sleep with, yeah. I think this is, stop being PG now. I think we've gone TV-14. Is it just me? Or is it getting hot in here? Is anyone else getting warm? Woo. Right, I think we're moving on to match number 3. We're 40 minutes into this show. What's going on? What is going on? Days, can I get a shout out? I'm 12 years old and I'm called Jamie. Shout out to Jamie the Devil. Shout out to you. Aska says, I am a Dave in real life stan. Oh, that's what we need. We need Dave in real life stans. I want to see like proper Twitter accounts. Amazing. Hey, here's Christian. There's a Christian here. Christian versus Del Rio, and this is meant to be a great match. It's meant to be a great match. A lot of love for Christian. A lot of love for Christian. I came from Toronto to see Christian. I'm sure there's Christians in Toronto. You could have just stayed there. But he wanted to see this Christian. There was only one Christian that he was interested in, and it wasn't Jesus. It was this one. Although, I don't know the guy. He might have been interested in Jesus as well. Right, Christian has made his way down, and he will be facing Alberto Del Rio for the World Heavyweight Championship. And this match is meant to be Ring of Fire. Here we go. Is that a car? Lights I can see? No. No car lights? He must have hit hard times. He's not coming out in his car. Del Rio making his way down. Where's Rodriguez? What's going on? I've got so many questions. Where's his personal ring announcer? Why is he not coming out in a car? I just don't understand. Evan, see you later, dude. Callum says, I can't wait for SummerSlam 2020. I'm watching the show in my best friend's garden for his birthday because of the pandemic, and his dad has hired a big projector. That is amazing. That's really cool. Definitely should take a picture of that, put it online. So that would be cool, man. Liam says, Days, I've got a question for you in the chat. Are you ready, everyone? Here we go. Get ready. You have to keep one Sack one. I don't like sacking people. You got to keep one, sack one, send one to AEW. Adam Cole, John Cena, Roman Reigns. I mean, I would send... Oh, man, what would I do? What would I do? I would keep Roman, sack Cena, send Cole to AEW. Okay, Del Rio. She's showing off. She's showing off. Lillian Garcia is like, Mr. Del Rio is insisting that I introduce him in Spanish. So, of course, she breaks out the Spanish. I'd go up to Lillian Garcia and I'd be like, I insist that you introduce me in Urdu. She'll be like, well, I don't know Urdu. And I'd be like, well, you better learn, haven't you? You better go and get your phone. Because this match ain't starting until I get introduced in Urdu. Thank you very much. Let's see if she's so smug then. Me and Days have got the same answers. Keep Roman, sack Cena, Cole to AEW. Yeah, I agree with that. Del Rio is a very boring wrestler. Bischoff says there hasn't been a true star in wrestling since John Cena. The SummerSlam 94 cage match between Bret and Owen was brilliant. Do you think Owen deserved the title? Yes. I do. I think it'd be worth giving him a try, giving him a run. You know, even if he didn't have it for long, it would be worth it having like Bret chase after the title again, or a few other faces chasing after the belt. And I think it would have elevated Owen just that little bit more to have been a former champ. So yeah, I think it's fine. Asuka says, introduce me in Latin or I'm not going out. Is Lillian's dress more appropriate this time, asks Heather. To be honest, I've not seen it, I don't think. It's not stood out at me as being something worth commenting on, so I'm going to say yes. You might remember that Lillian decided to dress as a 7-year-old going to the beach for the day last time we did a watch-along. This time, I think she's actually wearing a proper dress, I think, anyway. Something that you would imagine would be appropriate for such a grand occasion, you know. Back elbow by Del Rio. Days, I've sent you a super chat. Did it sneak through? It did sneak through. Days, I want to see if Asuka won to unify the belts, says Sean. Yeah, that would be cool. One world champion would bring a lot more prestige. It would bring a lot more prestige. I don't mind if you have a Raw champ, a SmackDown champ, and a WWE champ. The WWE champ is the world champ, the big champ, the granddaddy or grandmommy, if you want to go in such a direction. So, yeah, I'd have one big champ. But you could still have a Raw champ and a SmackDown champ. It's just those would be seen more as kind of secondary titles, if you will. And then you've got your WWE champ that can go anywhere, just like oxygen. Into the barricade goes Christian. Asuka 2 belts. Days, I've got an idea. What Randy Orton should do next. He should punt his dad. And that would prove that there is nothing Randy won't do. And it also proves how sadistic he is. It's cool. That's a good idea. I don't know how his dad's doing, actually, though. I don't know if his dad is puntable. We haven't seen his dad in a while. His dad might have, like, real health problems or something. And might be a problem to punt him. Right, strikes to the midsection. Crowd are really into this. As we said, there's only 3 matches on this show that go over 10 minutes. This is one of them. I don't think it goes over 10 minutes by too much. Christian against the ropes. Gets picked up. Slammed down. Basement drop kick as well by Del Rio. Del Rio in really nice attire. White trunks. Just green, like wings on the side. He's been drinking some Red Bull. And I think he's got an A on the front. Is it an A? It is an A. He's got, right, on his tights, he should have an A. On his knee pad, it should be a D. And on his other knee pad, it should be an R. Shouldn't it? Alberto Del Rio. Why hasn't he never done that? I think all three of them are A's. That's like Alberto times 3. His name's not Alberto. His name's Alberto Del Rio. Silly. He's got red boots as well. Looks nice. Shawn Michaels on Raw tomorrow. Yeah, Raw's going to be good. Have you seen the Battlegrounds roster? No. Has that come out today? Let's have a look. Battlegrounds. Del Rio to the outside. Battlegrounds full roster revealed. Here we go. Right. I'm going to have a look at the roster and I'll tell you names that stand out to me. So, as you can imagine, Raw and SmackDown are going to be represented. Alicia Fox in the game. That stands out. Can't believe they've added Alicia Fox. Beth Phoenix in the game. Bobby Roode. Carmella. No surprise there. Edge. Elias. Ember Moon. Finn Balor. Well, I'll read them out. AJ Styles. Akira Tozawa. Aleister Black. Alexa Bliss. Do you know what? Why am I even reading them out? I could just copy the goddamn graphic. Here we go. What am I doing? I'm so new at streaming. By new, I mean awful. Del Rio back in control. Here we go. You can look. You can look for yourselves. Typhoon is in the game. I've only just noticed that. Right, I've disappeared for a second. Shane is in the game. Typhoon's in the game. The Boogeyman is in the game. I'm looking at these in the post-launch area. British Bulldog in the game. China in the game. Doink the Clown. Doink the Clown's in the game. Earthquake's in the game. Wow, they've got the natural disasters and they've got Doink the Clown. That's awesome. Alundra Blaze. Yeah. Alundra Blaze is in the game. Big Boss Man. Oh, I love the Legends. The Legends are so much more exciting. Sergeant Slaughter is in the game. Yokozuna, we already knew about. Mickey James. There's not many Legends in the base game. Available post-launch. It looks good. Base game looks pretty standard, like people you would expect. Crossbody by Christian. So there we go. Look, some decent names there. Roddy Piper's in the game as well. Eddie Guerrero. Trish Stratus. Brian Kendrick. It's a great roster. People saying it's a cash grab. They're trying to grab that cash. Goldberg. Is Goldberg in it? Yeah, Goldberg, you're right. Goldberg in the game. Mr. Perfect. I've only just noticed Mr. Perfect's in the game. Two count for Del Rio. I'm doing an awful job of doing this watch along. If you are watching this in the future, I do apologise. But this is breaking news. Liv Morgan's in the game as well, by the way. Jeff Hardy, Jake the Snake, Hulk Hogan. Don't know that we've seen Hulk Hogan in any trailers. Undertaker, Xavier Woods. It's good, man. Boogeyman, and I just want to make sure that there's no one that I'm missing. Bray Wyatt and Stone Cold. Christian going for the pin. Shoulder up by Del Rio. Heather says, go, Christian. Chalmers says, that is a strong roster. It is a strong roster. It is a strong roster. I'm really excited for... imagine doing a tag match and you can have natural disasters. Earthquake and Typhoon. Amazing. Austin's favourite, Liv. Here we go, Del Rio in the corner. Middle rope. Braun ripoff of The Big Show. I've got that game pre-ordered. Lennon, shout out to you, dude. Kyle Martin, shout out to you as well. We got Christian on the middle rope. Nice back elbow by Christian. Del Rio goes down. Down Rio. That's what he was. And he gets driven back into the corner. Shoulder charges coming in. I think this match gets like 3.5 stars from Dave Meltzer, baby. I can't believe China is in the game. It's amazing, isn't it? It is amazing. Might be Twitter, as this might be finished. Shout out to you, wrestling fan, J14, Dave in real life, Bryan, Lennon. Are you going to get Battlegrounds? I do want to, yes. Big right hand by Del Rio. Christian goes down. Del Rio in the corner. Nice drop kick by Christian. Does just keep coming forward. Great match, says Wrestling Days fan. Ooh, that sucks, Sonny. That sucks. 2. Oh, people really want Christian here. Look at on his face, the pain, the frustration. Crowd really into this. The crowd are really helping to make this match. Nice head scissor takedown. Goes for the cover. Christian backed in the corner. Charges over. Drop kick by Del Rio. 1, 2. Oh, shoulder up by Christian. Look at Del Rio. Del Rio very frustrated. Easily, this is the best match we've seen so far. I mean, it's not even a competition. Lovely drop kick right to the face. Is Battlegrounds worth it? We don't know yet. Del Rio. Nice. Up over the top. Comes down to the outside. Big right hand. Smacks Del Rio in the face. Del Rio. Oh, responds with a kick of his own. 1, 2. Oh, shoulder up. Man, this is all right. This is good. This is good. Is Fiend dating Alexa? I've just read one of the attempted kidnappers' tweets. Oh, really? How did Jake make it into the game when he's part of AEW? Well, he's a legend, isn't he? I wonder if... I don't know. That's a good question, actually. Perhaps they'd already started work on it before he joined. Christian in trouble. Del Rio looks like he's going for an armbar. Ah! Middle of the ring. Christian's in trouble. And he taps. He taps. Christian taps. Del Rio wins. Submission move. Del Rio. The roster is stacked for Battlegrounds. Very good, yeah. Very good. Flash Hernandez, shout out to you. Is it on FS1? No, it's on the WWE Network. It might be on the free version. I'm not too sure. There's a new game coming out featuring a lot of indie talent, and Grimm is going to be in it. Oh, is he? That's cool. That's really cool. I didn't know Grimm was in a game. Friday, I chatted with AEW on a live stream. Epic. Great match. That was good. Monica King says, tappity tap tap. Del Rio should come back to WWE, but it is too late. His last run was not great. A lot of people find his matches dull, but this one was really good. He is capable of really good matches. FS1 showed this a few weeks ago. Oh, okay. Hey, there's Renee. Renee Young in the ring when she was younger. We were all younger. black eye for Del Rio. I read that apparently he had been in a bar fight the night before this, by the way. Black eye. See the black eye he's got? I'm the one that represents all of you Latinos. Not me, Del Rio. The Mexican people need someone to look up to. An idol. When they're at the bottom, they need someone to tell them everything's going to be okay. And Del Rio is that man. Armbar, yeah, armbar. Days, you should get a bell for whenever a match ends. Ding, ding, ding. Dun, 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 dun. Well, there we go. Del Rio is victorious. Well done to him. Right, and we are now going. Earlier today, Access. Oh, this was Eva Marie's first ever match. Eva Marie's first ever wrestling match was at SummerSlam Access in 2013. There we go. Look, she's in this tag match. Eva Marie, welcome to SummerSlam. And she lost. She got pinned. Lol. Right, backstage with The Miz. That's true. That was Eva Marie's first ever match. That's where her greatness began. There's Maria Menounos. This was all to promote Total Divas. Boo Eva. Chalmers says, really? Really? Wait, was Riddle in Battlegrounds? Why, don't think so. Fandango's back! Da 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 da. Da na 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 na. No, no Riddle. It's a bit early for Riddle. Oh, hello, Mrs. Dancing with... Oh, Maurice won't like this. Oh, she will not like this. Dun, 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 dun. Summer Rae and Fandango look a little bit put out as well. Hey, is it Natalya? Yeah, Natalya and the Funkadactyls! Anytime Cameron comes out, you know that it's going to be worth watching. Naomi and Cameron with Natalya. The Funkadactyls. Battlegrounds does not have many NXT stars. No. Jerry the King Lawless says he loves the Total Divas TV show. Okay, so Natalya has come out, but I'm not sure who she is taking on. Let's have a look. But you can't touch. You can't see me from the stars above. Yeah! We got Nikki, Brie, and Eva Marie. That's what we've got. Look at that woman in the crowd with an all red everything sign. Appalling. All the people she can show support for. She's decided to bring a sign supporting Eva Marie. Ah, sometimes you despair at humanity. Right, Nikki on the outside. Brie, Bella, and Natalya. This must have been on an episode of Total Divas. It must have. An Eva fan in the crowd. It turns out there was one, yeah. I can't believe it. You can look, but you can't touch. When Randy punts Shawn Michaels, it will make Triple H angry, and he will return to get revenge on Orton, says Donnell. WWE recently released a China Signature Series Intercontinental Championship, says Kyle. Lisa! Slaps. It's a slap fest. You know this match isn't going to go long. They're just slapping each other back and forth here. Takedown. She's trying to turn her over for the sharpshooter. She's trying to get that cheeky sharpshooter, but Brie has grabbed the ropes. Brie getting dragged out by Eva and Nikki. Natalya kick to the midsection, hurls Brie back into the ring. Natalya kicks out at Eva, back elbow by Brie. Oh, I can't believe it. Look at that work by Nikki and Eva, pulling on the ring apron. Natalya falls down. It's absolute scenes. Check Meltzer's ratings. What for this classic? Oh, this has got to be 5-6 stars, hasn't it? I should imagine 5-6 stars. There's a JBL chant from the crowd. They are loving this action. JBL getting a chant. Stomped by Brie. Michael Cole! Michael Cole! Michael Cole! Jerry! 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 It is really, really disrespectful. It is really disrespectful. These two are in the ring trying to put a match on and the crowd are chanting for the commentators. But it's not a compelling storyline for the fans. It's for Total Divas. That's like this side project, you know? It can't be 5-6 stars because it wasn't in the Tokyo Dome. Why didn't they chant for, like, Carlos Carrera and the Spanish announcers? I bet the Spanish commentators are sitting there going, thanks, guys. Chant for them three, what about us? We want tables! We want tables! We want tables! If I was Brie, I'd go and get one. AE-dub! AE-dub! Nice stretch applied here to Natalya. This match has got to be 5 stars, says J14. Meltzer is funny. I got to tell you, Meltzer did not hate on this match completely. He gave it 1.25, which is higher than I was expecting. 1.25 as Brie is turned over. She's trying to get to the rope. She is getting there. Fair play. She got there. She got out of it. Wyatt Kane was a dud. He wasn't interested. Cody and Damien Sandow was 2 stars. Del Rio Christian 3.5. And this is 1.25. Next match is Brock CM Punk. And that is 4.5 stars. Give up, Natalya! Give up! Devon, get the tables! What will happen at Raw Underground? Probably something else that's pointless and has no bearing on any storylines that are going to move forward at all. 2. Just a 2 count. Brie with a 2. Brie charging over. Knee strike by Brie. Brie with a kick to the chest of Natalya. Bray got caught. Slam down. Middle of the ring. Sharpshooter. Oh, it's done. Tap, tap, tappity, tap, tap, tip, tap, tip, tippity, tap. Michaels is a legend. Yes. 4.5 stars on a WWE show. Was Meltzer high? He was high because he'd just seen that action. He'd just seen this match and it had put him in such a good mood that he thought that we were at the Tokyo Dome. It's like, oh man, look at all this. Look at all this outside interference. And you got Cameron lunging herself at Eva Marie. You got Naomi smashing Nikki's face off the edge of the ring. You got so many moving parts. He was giddy. He was giddy with excitement. He was in the right frame of mind to dip into that 4.5 star territory. I can't wait for the Bella kids to join WWE. I definitely can. The network keeps buffering for me. Very upset. Brie, Eva, Nikki. Sad. It is sad. Right. Earlier today in the catering department. Hey, you. Ryback. Of course, Ryback's in catering. Is there a problem? Is there a problem? That soup is going on his head. That soup is definitely going on his head. The soup's cold, guys. He was there and he was like, I'm enjoying this soup. Can someone feed me more? And they've brought him more and he's gone, oh, it's cold. And now that's a problem. He's all about feed me more. But he doesn't want any more. Well, he does want more, but he doesn't want more of that. You think you're some sort of tough guy? I don't think he does. Take it away. What are you doing? What's happening? Oh, it's going down his top. Oh, no. And he made a mess. He's a bully. He's a bully. He's Rye bully. It's hard to tell why Ryback never got over watching him bully insignificant catering guys. Oh, now more's gone over his head. Oh, no. Now no one can have the cold soup. There might have been someone in the queue that was all right with cold soup. They might prefer it. They might be like, oh, I hate it when soup's hot. I prefer it when it's cold. And now Ryback has taken that option off the menu. Well, I mean, it's very concerning. I should imagine that he picked up a fine for that. Certainly, it never helped his career. So, there we go, guys. Lesson learned. Don't ever treat people that way because it's not going to help your career. Look at what happened to Ryback. If you're going to act like that, you're done. You're out of the main events. Best versus Beast. LSW says, sorry I'm late. I'm excited for this members-only stream. Don't let Ryback distract the fact Kalisto is back with a 6-pack and more lucha things. I have not seen this match since 2013, says J14. He's willing to fight to the death for what is he will believe in. Do you remember CM Punk used to be a Paul Heyman guy? Four and a half stars for this one, baby. Right. We're just seeing the history of this. Paul Heyman cheering on CM Punk as he's climbing that ladder. And Paul Heyman turns on Punk, smashing a ladder into him. One more for good measure. CM Punk down. This is interesting, isn't it? Going back, just revisiting how we got here. Without Paul Heyman, CM Punk, you are not the best. Punk. Oh, here's Brock. This is so cool. CM Punk says, I should have seen this coming. Amazing. Amazing. People can actually chant for Punk now. Put the best versus the beast under Brock versus Punk. I don't actually have another text line there, otherwise I would. I hope that WWE hires Davey Boy Smith Jr. This was so awesome, says Wrestling Days fan. Austin316 says, I love this match. I wish that CM Punk had won. Strikes coming in by Lesnar in a training facility, looking really cool. Those strikes looked awesome. Really getting over how much of a threat he is. This is my ring, says CM Punk. I do love it when they mix in like proper MMA training clips and stuff like that. CM Punk with a camera smacking the beast. Brilliant build. Brilliant video package. This is going to be a very, very fun match. Right. No disqualification. Jordan's reaction says, my mum said she saw you in Walmart. Here comes Brock. Well, I have been in Walmart, but that was at the end of 2018. I haven't been in America since then. So if your mum says that she saw me recently, then she's definitely lying. Here is Brock doing a Wrestling Days impression, guys. Wrestling Days impression. He's wearing a beanie. He hasn't quite got the beard yet. I don't even know if he's trying. But he is trying to be Wrestling Days. He's not quite swole enough, in my opinion. He needs to put a few more hours in the gym. But Brock is here. I'd say that to his face as well. Evan Hurst, shout out to you. Beanie Brock. Aren't they really expensive? I think loads of people collect them, don't they? Beanie Brocks. Brock doing Brock things. Brock is doing Brock things. Brock in the corner. Then waiting for CM Punk. Here we go. Punk's music hits. Oh, I'd love it if that music played now. He did it for days, says Monica King. Is the clock off? 18, 19, 18... maybe about 10 seconds. It's where we keep getting a little bit of lag. You guys keep saying you're getting a little bit of lag. I am getting it as well. And so when you get a little lag, it just throws it out for a second or whatever. And after a while, it's thrown out by about 10 seconds or something. So, yeah, the clock may be out by a few seconds. Well, either way, Punk on his way down to the ring. Just imagine hearing Punk's theme in 2020. It'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Amazing. Hopefully we do. Maybe, I mean, even if it's not 2020, 2021, Royal Rumble. I know we keep saying it. We've said it every Royal Rumble for 7 years. But, man. Celebrate time, says Evan. Wow, look at the crowd, man. Absolutely red hot. Jimmy Havoc and B. Priestley reportedly WWE have signed to NXT. Well, I can't say I haven't seen, but I'd be very surprised. I don't think, certainly Jimmy Havoc, I just don't think is something they need. Right, CM Punk. In the ring, Brock in the ring, and the bell has sounded. Brock picks up CM Punk, drives him back to the corner. Big shoulder charges in the corner. Forearm strikes coming in by CM Punk. We're 1 minute 20 into this show, so I think we're at about the halfway point already. It's really flown, hasn't it? It's really flown. Punk was amazing. Face or heel, he could do it all, and he didn't need a mouthpiece like Brock did. CM Punk gets thrown over to the other corner, kicked to the midsection by Brock, and again, stomping away on CM Punk. AEW can't take everyone. They've still got to take care of the wrestlers they already have on the roster. Big strikes coming in. Right hands coming in by CM Punk. Knee to the midsection. Knees coming in. Kick to the midsection, but Brock Lesnar kicking back. It's not often that you get long Brock matches, and certainly we don't see them that often these days, but this one goes a while, and it's brilliant. If you wondered what would happen if Brock was to face CM Punk, this is your answer. Kick to the midsection by Brock. I want Punk back. Punk in the corner. Brock putting his foot right on the chest of CM Punk. Kick to the midsection again by Brock. And he's shouting in the face of Punk. Punk trying to charge out. Running forward with a knee. Retribution is Nexus. CM Punk is returning. Against ropes goes Punk. Through the ropes, collides into Brock. Lots of CM Punk chants, as you would imagine. At least Punk has got good tattoos. Oh, I like that big sword tattoo. I think that's cool. So they're on the outside. CM Punk is grabbing the ring steps. These ring steps have been made to work quite a bit tonight, haven't they? We saw Harper and Rowan using them earlier in the show. CM Punk down. TG Rye Dog B, shout out to you. Kyle says, Dave Meltzer says, most WWE wrestlers have asked about going to AEW. Knee strike by Lesnar. He's got CM Punk on the outside. CM Punk up on his shoulders. Oh, he tries to drive him into the ring post. It's weird seeing exposed ring posts, isn't it, that don't have the LED screens around them. But it's Brock that goes into them. CM Punk going up top. Punk is perched. Looks for a double axe handle and he gets it. Seems to be a bit of blood on the floor on the outside. I'm not sure if that's from this match. CM Punk going round to the commentary table. Jumps up onto the commentary table. CM Punk collides into Brock. Brock goes down. And Punk going after Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman trips over as he's trying to back away. Look, CM Punk wants some revenge. Brock comes round. Big strike to the back of the head. This is good, man. This is good. Lots of moving parts. Here we go. Punk hurls Brock over the commentary table. Brock hurls Punk over the commentary table. He did. He absolutely fluked. He landed into one of those chairs. It's the Spanish commentary table that he gets thrown over. Oh, he's so strong, though, isn't it? I mean, that's just no problem for him. Punk gets thrown onto the top of the English commentary table. He's got a really great ring attire as well. It's black ring attire with like yellow and blue highlights. The top of the commentary table, the SummerSlam panel, is laid on top of CM Punk, and Brock jumps on top of it, breaking that panel over CM Punk. Amazing. Amazing. Didn't Roman beat Brock at SummerSlam, so that ends Lesnar's winning streak. They're showing a replay here of him jumping up, breaking the top of that commentary table over CM Punk. CM Punk gets thrown into the ring. Brock Lesnar getting him. Paul Heyman moving that panel out of the way. Kicks coming in by CM Punk, who's trying to fight back in this, but a big clothesline by Brock. Brock versus Volta. That would be amazing. They've got to do that match. They've got to do that match. That would be awesome. Butterspark says this is just brutal. Ian, hashtag #1 find of WWE. Shout out to you. Heather says, if AEW couldn't control Jimmy with their progressive tactics, how would WWE do it? They wouldn't. Shoulder charge coming in, and I just don't think they need him. Did he just say, this is your boy, huh? Bear hug, and that looks a nasty bear hug as well. Squeezing CM Punk. Brock Lesnar really, really putting the squeeze on Punk. Elbow to the face of Brock. And again, he's trying to break out of this bear hug. There's a fair few strikes coming in here. A few elbows to the face. Forearm smash to the face. Punk goes against the ropes. Knee strike by Brock and Punk goes down. It's hard hitting, isn't it? The thing with the Brock Lesnar match is everything that happens is it looks great. It looks powerful. It looks authentic. It looks realistic. I mean, look at that knee. I'm telling you, people are going to really miss Brock when he's gone. A Brock fight feels like a big fight. It feels like a big deal. And certainly here, when his matches were a little bit longer, he was delivering some great stuff. Punk knows how Sable feels. Days, I've just had a title match retained, so I'm really tired. Shout out to you, Lennox. Evan says, my birthday was Friday. I was aged 13. Friday the 13th. Brock again got CM Punk in a bear hug. I feel like the whole Suplex City thing brought down some of Brock's matches. Yeah, they did focus a lot on just German suplexes then, didn't they? You're right. You are right. Suplex City was kind of cool. It was a great gimmick, if you will, and t-shirts, and it was a big part of his character, but it did kind of take away from some of the storytelling. CM Punk, crossbody, gets caught by Brock. Brock with a fall-away slam. Hurls CM Punk across the ring. Little smirk on the face of Brock Lesnar. He is enjoying it. He's having a lovely time. Hopefully, when it's my birthday, coronavirus will be over. Matt says, I can't believe Man U lost. Heather says, I got a Drew McIntyre shirt a few days ago. Can't wait to wear it for SummerSlam. But Spark says, Brock versus Fiend equals world explodes. Scoop up by Brock. He's got CM Punk. Working on the ribs. And slams him down. Goes for a pin. 2. Punk gets his shoulder up. So Punk is really taking a battering here. I do love the fact that Brock is really trying. Headlock. Look at the size of Brock. Look at you've got Brock in this headlock. Just got this little head. Like a little child's baby head. And that CM Punk is like... He is the beast, and he is the beast. Shout out to Johnny Boy Gaming. No DQ, and is CM Punk biting? Yeah, I think he was biting at the ear of Brock. Kicks coming in. No DQ, so is allowed. There's no disqualifications. Do what you want. Go low. Why do all these... If it's no DQ, why do all these wrestling moves just kick him right in the Lesnars? Kick him right in the Sables? The Sables. Kick him in the Sables? Oh, come on, CM Punk. Use your head. It's no DQ. Don't bother with clotheslines and stuff like this. Kick him in the Sables. Brock Lesnar gets driven back with a big knee. Slumped in the corner. He's like, doesn't know where he is. CM Punk backed in the other corner. I'm not even sure he knows where he is. Punk going over. Knee strike by Punk. Yeah, the momentum is shifting a bit here. Days second spike has hit us. That's it. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Stay safe. Seems to be hitting a few places. Punk backing up to the corner again. Looking for another knee strike. He's got the support of the crowd. Charging forward. Gets caught. Brock's got him on his shoulder. Looked like we were going for an F5. Big boot by CM Punk. Lesnar goes down. Punk climbing up. Here we go. Punk perched. Elbow connects. Is it enough? Asks Michael Cole. 2. No. Shoulder up by Lesnar. It's not enough. Brock really does work a million times better with smaller wrestlers, says Ryan. Kick him in the giblets. Do you remember when Triple H danced with the New Day? Yes. Didn't Steph do it as well? It was on like Raw, wasn't it, I think? Yeah, it's fun. Brock is up. CM Punk was looking for the GTS, but Brock has got Punk up looking for the F5. High kick by CM Punk. Lesnar goes down. Punk stumbles, staggers back against the ropes. Here we go. Punk trying to pick up Lesnar. Punk's got Lesnar on his shoulders. He was going for GTS, but Kimura. Kimura by Lesnar. Strikes coming in by CM Punk. Lesnar drops down. Punk saying no, but he's gonna rip his arm off. He's ripping his arm off. Look at it. Yeah, literally look at his arm. That is nasty. Punk trying to reverse it, looking for an armbar. He's trying to get the armbar on, but couldn't get it. Triangle, triangle, triangle. Triangle by CM Punk. Lesnar teasing that he might tap here. CM Punk with a triangle in the middle of the ring. Lesnar, though, picking up CM Punk. Slamming him down. He's still got the triangle applied, though. CM Punk. Working so hard. He's still trying. And Lesnar still teasing. Lesnar working hard, teasing that he's about to tap. But again, getting to his feet, picks up Punk. Look at the strength. Look at the strength. To be able to pick up a fully grown man like that. Not even a fully grown man, but someone that's a decent size with, like, good muscle mass. Just pick him up with ease like it's a piece of paper. Power bomb. Both guys are down. Incredible match. Incredible action. Triangle once again, says Butterspark. It is brilliant. It is brilliant. People on their feet, applauding, losing their minds. Brock going for the pin. CM Punk should have won. Powerbomb, says Danny. Thank you, Taker. Ray turned down an AEW contract. He will return to WWE. David, hello, my friend. David P85 says, this is awesome. We just don't see matches like this anymore. It's true. Days, what do you think of this up-and-coming SmackDown having virtual fans and being moved? I like it. I think that they do need a bit more atmosphere rather than the awful performance center recruits that are so rubbish at being crowd members. It hurts. I mean, I understand it must be tiring for them to cheer for like 3 hours or whatever. And you know what I mean, they do a few shows in a row, so I do get it. But I don't think there's any denying that it should be better with actual fans. So yeah, I'm up for it. It's going to be interesting. It'll get people tuning in, and that's what they need. Brock in control right now. Brock up on his feet, and CM Punk is down. Lesnar, Monday. I've not heard that. Anyone hear about the Annabelle doll apparently escaping the museum? I have not heard anything like that. Bert Spark says, I would love to see this match again. Evan Hurst, shout out to you. Brock Lesnar is outside the ring with Paul Heyman, what is Lesnar thinking of? I think, does he want a chair? He seems to be very slowly heading over to a chair. Lesnar grabbing that chair. CM Punk is climbing up top. Punk is up top. Lesnar gets the chair, tries to block Punk. Punk smashes into the chair. The chair smashes into Lesnar. So both guys are down. Punk trying to go over and grab that chair. Here we go. CM Punk with the chair. He's going to look to use the chair and smash it into the back of Lesnar, and he does. Chair shots coming in by CM Punk. Peter Pepsi is smashing Brock with a chair. Crowd are feeling this. The crowd are really into this. Punk getting into the ring with that chair. Oh, blocked this time by Brock. Kick to the midsection. Brock with the chair now. Oh, low blow! Right in the sables! Low blow! Yes! CM Punk in a low blow. Look, Paul Heyman on the outside saying to the ref, "Do you see him? He did this." And the ref's like, "Yeah, it's no DQ. It's no DQ." Absolute scenes. Low blow, says John. Kyle says, did you know before Brock went against Kurt at WrestleMania, he had a real wrestling match with him in the ring, which other wrestlers witnessed because Brock said he could take him, but Kurt won? I didn't know that, no. I didn't know that. CM Punk climbing up. CM Punk on the top with a chair, drives it into the chest of Brock Lesnar. That was good. 1, 2, shoulder up by Lesnar. Paul Heyman can't believe what he's seeing here. Cena versus Styles match was better. Oh, that was an exceptional match. I mean, this is a fantastic match. Straight across the back by CM Punk with that chair. CM Punk again with the chair. Lesnar screaming in pain here. They are doing so much to each other. Paul Heyman grabbing the chair. Grabbing the chair out of the hands of CM Punk. Oh, now Punk's grabbed the tie of Heyman. Strike across the back by Lesnar. Up on the shoulders. Lesnar holding on to Paul Heyman. Brock Lesnar says, let go. I think Heyman's saying he's choking me. He's choking me. He was trying for the F5. Here we go. GTS. Boom. Connects. Brock Lesnar down. 1, 2. Paul Heyman makes the save. Paul Heyman makes the save. CM Punk would have won. CM Punk would have got the 3 count right there. CM Punk would have beaten Brock. Paul Heyman with his ponytail getting into the ring. CM Punk chasing after Paul. Gets caught by Brock. Brock has got Punk in an F5. Oh, it's reversed into a DDT. CM Punk turning Brock over. 1, 2. Look at the face on Heyman, man. Look at the face on Heyman. Brock, CM Punk's got a hold. Double wrist lock. Poor Heyman on the outside. He's pulling what's left of his hair out. Brock trying to get out of this. Heyman now getting involved with a chair. Heyman doing anything and everything he can. CM Punk standing on the chair. Heyman slapping at the boots of CM Punk. Oh, man, it's incredible. It is incredible. J14 says this is a 5-star match. Here you go, CM Punk. Oh, look at that big right hand. Heyman goes down. CM Punk going after Heyman, but he's ignored Brock. Big mistake. Lesnar with the chair. Lesnar with the chair. Smashes that chair into CM Punk. And oh, that was horrific. The sound of that chair shot was horrific. The chair is... Oh! God, no wonder CM Punk left. This is awesome, chant from the crowds, which is understatement of the year. Here we go. Brock has got CM Punk. Those chair shots. F5 onto the freaking chair. I think he went face first onto the chair as well. 1, 2, 3. Brock Lesnar wins. Days, are you ready for Joseph Parks again? Oh, he was so good. What do you give that match out of 5? What are you scoring that match? Are you agreeing with Dave Meltzer? It's a 4.5. Do you think it's a 5? Do you think it was a 4? Perhaps you think it was a 4 3/4. Perhaps you think it was a 6. What are you scoring that match? Man, first time I've ever seen this match. That was fantastic, says £10 podcast. Shout out to you, my friend. Hope you are well. CM Punk gives Lesnar one hell of a match. People getting their scores in as to what they thought out of 5. Lesnar in the corner with that chair. You can see a lot of 5s coming in. Absolute entertainment. Shout out to you. Few 5s, few 4.75s. Chalmers with a 4.25. 4.75 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Oh, a few people not loving it. I thought it was great. TTV King gives it a 7. Do you watch Mrs. Brown's Boys? I don't. Wrestling Days Fang 4.75. Harry 3.7. J14 says that is a 5-star match. 1 hour left. Yes. Less than an hour left now. Yep, you are right. I think there might only be a couple of matches left to go. Let's have a look. Next, we've got AJ Lee and Big E taking on Caitlyn and Dolph Ziggler. And then after that, we've got the incredible Daniel Bryan versus John Cena match. No Shield on this match, which is a bit strange. Shield were like super over at the moment, but Apparently, there were some plans to do a Shield match. They were meant to be facing Mark Henry and Big Show, but for some reason, the match never happened. I don't know why. I think it was meant to be Seth and Roman against Mark Henry and Big Show. We did get Dean Ambrose, Rob Van Dam on the SummerSlam kickoff show. But yeah, very weird that there's no Shield on this card. In fact, we've not had a tag match at all, have we? I don't know that we've had a tag match at all tonight. We haven't. We haven't had a tag match. And the next match is a mixed tag match. Isn't that weird? No proper tag teams in action on this show. CM Punk looking disappointed, but wow. Yeah, nothing to be ashamed of. Brilliant performance. Should have had the Shield instead of the Brie Natalia match. That was amazing feud, the AJ Dolph Big E one, says Mustafa. Michael Cole says we need to get a few things sorted out here at ringside. Carnage all around them. Days, can you give me a shout out? Yeah, shout out to you, Harry Prydrech, is it? I'm not sure how you pronounce that surname, but shout out to you, Harry. Hello. What we got? What's this? Live event last Friday. You've got to take a splash from Mark Henry. I'd do that. So they had to take medical. This is amazing. So these fans had to take medicals. Daniel Bryan says, do you know what you're getting yourself into? There's Brodus Clay. There's Triple H. This is cool. I like it when they do these things. Here we go. The guy's coming out. He gets led out by Cat. I'd be stoked at meeting Cameron. And here's Mark Henry. Oh, look. He went easy on it. He goes down on his knees. There we go. He's got himself some VIP seats. That's all right, isn't it? Oh, I wish Mark Henry had properly gone for it. Could you imagine if, like, they said, yeah, you've got to take a splash from Mark Henry. Mark Henry comes out, you lie down, and then all of a sudden Mark Henry starts climbing up this turnbuckle or gets a ladder. Goes on. They should have done that. They should have done that to have seen his face. Got a ladder, set a ladder up, and then Mark Henry starts climbing up this ladder, standing over the guy. They missed an opportunity there. Just, even if he hadn't done it, just to have seen his facial reaction. I would have done that. I would have done that. Right, here we go. Caitlyn and Dolph Ziggler. Hear the shadow walk, come on, bring it on. Light it up. Light it up. Light it up. Here we go, look, she's skipping her way down. I miss her. I miss her. I miss you. AJ Lee with that Divas Championship. And here he is. Langston making his way down. He's got all that white chalk. It's either that or cocaine. I'm not too sure. Cool, man. Big E Langston. Oh, I didn't realise that he was sitting there. Would you want to sit there? After what you just seen in that previous match, would you want to sit there? I'd be like, I'm alright, thank you. Can I just stay in my normal seats? I took the splash. Right, here we go. Dolph and Langston. The Divas Championship looks awful. Oh, it does, yeah. I actually think that might be the best Brock match I have ever seen, says Liam Costa. Yeah, it is amazing. Belly to belly by Big E. David says, this is the Big E we need badly. Oh! You see Big E just hurl himself then? Sick. AJ Lee then on the outside. Caitlyn on the outside. They're obviously having to wait to be tagged in. Evan, no worries, dude. At Extreme Rules 2013, Roman and Rollins, the Shield, faced off against Team Hell No. It was a great match, like 9 out of 10 good, says WWE Fan 14. Danelle says AJ Lee is the GOAT. Ah! She gives Dolph a big slap. Dolph, drop kick, down goes Big E. Big E stumbles back. AJ Lee tags herself in. Caitlyn comes in as well. Caitlyn driving AJ Lee back into the corner. Caitlyn charging over, collides. Caitlyn's like a little bit bigger than I remember. Don't know why, but I remembered her being a little bit more smaller than that. Oh, big kick. Down goes Caitlyn. She looks quite good, Caitlyn. I can't remember them really doing a great deal with Caitlyn. She's not a name that really ever gets spoken about that much. AJ, Snapmare. Days, you did not tweet this. No, I said at the start I wasn't going to bother. We don't normally, we don't always do like streams on a Sunday and whatever, and this is very much just a chilled thing. Did you ever see my text on Twitter? I don't know, dude. My focus has been on obviously the UFC thing. If I liked it, then I saw it. AJ Lee still in there with Caitlyn. Dolph really wants to get back in, though. Looking for a net breaker from AJ. She gets it. Still holding on to Caitlyn. Another net breaker. That's why I'm the champ and she's skipping around. Winding up Dolph Ziggler. Do feel a little bit for this match because obviously it's got to follow. I mean, how do you follow that Brock Lesnar match? Do you know what I mean? It's right that they've put this in between, you know, that match and Cena and Daniel Bryan. You got a big crowd tonight, though, Monica. Caitlyn used to fire spears, though. Oh, she was great. I liked Caitlyn. She came back, didn't she? Am I right in remembering that she was involved in the Mae Young Classic? I'm sure she came back. AJ Lee talking some trash to Caitlyn. It's been a really fun show, this. I have really enjoyed it. Oh, big! Look at that shoulder tackle. By Caitlyn. AJ Lee goes down. Caitlyn trying to get over to Dolph. Here we go. Tag made. Big E in. Drop kick by Dolph. Dolph charging over. Collides into Big E. Net breaker. Really bring in some intensity to this match, Dolph. Elbow drop. And again. And a third. And a fourth. And a fifth. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 10. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Caitlyn was in the Mae Young Classic. Okay. Big E has got Dolph up. Shoulder breaker. Looking for a pin. 1, 2. Kick by Caitlyn. Kick by Caitlyn, and Big E is not impressed with her. AJ comes in with a Shining Wizard. Out the ring goes Caitlyn. Over into the corner goes Dolph. Shoulder tackle by Big E. And, he goes again, but there's no one home. He goes right into that ring post. Fun fact, AJ Lee beats Caitlyn for the Divas Championship at the next pay-per-view. Night of Champions. AJ Lee on the outside. Caitlyn! Spear! Nasty, man. That was kind of cool. Caitlyn just arrived out of nowhere. Big E. What did Meltzer give this? This match is all right. 2 stars this match got. 2 stars? This match is all right. Big E has got Dolph up. Dolph lands on his feet. Zigzag. 1, 2. Dolph wins. Dolph pins Big E. Come on. Right. We have got 47 minutes left. Something along those lines. 1 match to go. Big E lost. He did. Old Big E looked cool. He did look cool, didn't he? We've said before, when he was down in NXT, he used to try and beat people with a 5 count because 3 wasn't good enough for him. Love that. That's a great idea. Caitlyn and Dolph celebrate. Backstage, we got The Miz. Fandango back again. Dun 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 dun. Oh no! He gets knocked down. But he'll get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down and I get up again. Fandango down. And Miz mocking him. 5th consecutive year that we're at the Staples Center. 17,000. Obviously, John Cena's going to be wrestling this match injured. We saw that on Total Divas. He's got a massive, tennis ball of fluid right there. He's actually got a elbow pad over it. But it's because he's wrestling this match with a torn left tricep. True story. The match you're about to see, John Cena's got a torn left tricep. And after this match, he has to go off and get surgery. Big E needs to drop the New Day theme. Yes. We need new ring gear, and he needs to return to Langston. I was saying this about Kofi Kingston. That's, for me, what held back Kofi Kingston's great title run. I like the fact that he still had New Day, support with him, after Elimination Chamber when they're all sat on the steps. But I do think at that point he should have turned around to him and said, I need to do this on my own. And go off and bring back the SOS theme. Even I didn't need the Jamaican accent back, right? But just go back to that solo singles mentality, and that would have added to that for me, that title run to Kofi Mania. But I agree, we need Big E to move away. There's no point still shouting about the New Day. The New Day's not a thing. Kofi's out the way. Xavier's on the shelf. We don't need the power of positivity. He sounds stupid saying it. I think he said, on Friday, I'm sure he said, I'm going to introduce retribution to the power of positivity. It's like, what? What are you on about? I'm going to introduce retribution to the power of positivity? Introduce them to your fists. How about that? How about that? How about you introduce them to your legs? Brad Maddox. Ruthless aggression. So we're seeing the build for this. Triple H says Daniel Bryan could be the future. Vince wants to shave the beard. Wade Barrett was about to do it, and Daniel says no. Days, watch out, Randy Orton, if you know what I mean. I knew this match would end badly for Daniel Bryan having Triple H as the ref. Shawn Michaels knows Caitlyn was always thicker. Oh, I don't remember. She looked great. It still makes me mad how Kofi lost in like 6 seconds. So Vince makes Brad Maddox the ref, but Triple H comes out. The beard is here. Kofi might not ever become a world champion again. I don't think he will. No, I don't think he will. Triple H with a pedigree to Brad Maddox. There we go. Triple H makes himself special guest referee. Imagine if The Fiend showed up and attacked Vince. That would be cool. This match is going to be great, says Wrestling Days fan. Yes. I don't want to be a parody. The build for this was really good, man. John Cena really pushed for this match. Apparently, he went to Vince and said to Vince, we need to do me versus Daniel Bryan. It's what the people want. And Vince was like, really? He wasn't really into the thought of Daniel. I mean, we know that the crowd... Originally, the plans for WrestleMania 30 was Daniel versus Sheamus. But he changed his mind. The crowd changed his mind. The fans changed Vince's mind. But even here in 2013, John Cena was saying to Vince, like, we need to do something with Daniel. And Vince was like, look, if you really think it's that big of a deal, if you really think that we need to do this match, then how about SummerSlam? And that's how it came about. And this is the main event, and it's brilliant, and I'm so glad they did it. Here we go, Triple H. That famous sign as well, the face of Daniel, and they've got 2 hands that they keep doing that with. Yes, yes, yes. Do you still have that Wrestling Days figure, yeah? Somewhere over here. I had an American bald eagle on my roof. That's cool. Not cool about your uncle passing away, though. Shout out to you, Eric. Big Boy Dally says, I loved this storyline. Yeah, it's really cool, man. The whole build-up towards him getting the title was done really, really well. Here we go, Daniel Bryan. Coming out first. Yes, yes, yeah. The beard is here. Man, look at the passion that the crowd have got. There's a kid. There's a kid with a Daniel Bryan beard. Look at those yes signs as well. Loads of yes signs. It's really cool, man. It's really cool. Man, we are running out of time as well. We came to see Daniel. Yes, yes. This is what wrestling is missing. This is what wrestling is missing. I wonder who the Bellas were cheering for. Well, they showed them backstage during Total Divas. I think they knew how the match was going to play out. But I think they were just... I know Nikki was just worried about John's arm. That was what she was worried about. Not really if he was going to win. It is weird, isn't it? We've seen the Total Divas episode where we've seen them watching on the screens backstage. So we know what the Bellas are doing during this match. Jody Gilly, shout out to you. Thank you for the support, my friend. I'm going to wait for the voiceover guy to read it out. John Cena has made his way out. The champ is here with a little belt. And Daniel Bryan had the beard is here. Daniel's shirt plays off John Cena's.
Jody Gilly is a legend. They donated $14.99 via Super Chat. Bray's in-ring debut on the main roster. I watched this morning. Did you notice it was 7 years ago in a red light and he bested the Devil's favorite demon?
Okay, here we go. Now, it cut off the very, very end, so I'll read it. Bray's in-ring debut on the main roster. I watched it this morning. Did you notice it was 7 years ago in a red light? I can't say I noticed the red light. And he bested the Devil's favorite demon. Funny how the tides have changed. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? 7 years. 7 years. Really, really. Shout out to you, Jody. Hope you are well. Really looking forward to his match against Braun. I think that the storytelling they're doing with Alexa being involved is exactly what they needed to do. Because there's so many different ways that they can take it. And so many different thoughts and theories out there. I've seen people saying that Braun is pretending to not like Alexa. He's saying he doesn't like Alexa, and he's physically hurting Alexa because he knows that the Fiend will hurt Alexa if he makes out like he's got feelings for her. I thought that was a very interesting theory. So I know that theory is doing the rounds. There's also the theory that obviously he has been consumed by darkness. So there's lots of, and that he is changing, you know. So there's lots of different ways they can go. He could obviously become a member of the Wyatt family. They could have a new Wyatt family. It might not result that way. Let me know in the chat. Do you think he wins the title? Who leaves SummerSlam as champion? Do you think it'll be Braun or Bray? Who leaves with the belt? Who leaves as champion? Braun or Bray? Or you can put Fiend. Same thing, innit? Braun or Bray, Braun or Fiend. Which way do you think it goes? Right, we're underway with this match. The bell has sounded. Saying Bray's debut was 7 years ago makes me cry. I remember watching it, and it makes me cry how time flies by. Yep. Just like this show. Just like this show has flown by. Jody says, I could be better. I was in ER on Friday. I won't go into it, but prayers would be much appreciated. Oh. Very emotional time. Bray wins title. Oh. I mean, I didn't see any of that or get told any of that. I mean, absolutely thoughts are with you, Jody. I hope everything's okay. Man, it's just what a year. What a year this year is. All the time, it's just like non-stop bad news. Well, look, I'm sure the chat will respond to that. I'm sure the chat will respond to that and give you all of their thoughts and support and everything, Jody. So there we go. Look, Eric saying, Jody, I am praying for you. Big boy Dally says, hope you are okay, Jody. Hope you get well soon. Prayers to Jody, says General Snotty Notty. Lennon with the sexy emoji. Yeah, thoughts to you, Jody. Goes without saying. But I've said it anyway. Hope you get better soon, Jody, says Austin. Cena trying to jump onto the bridge of Daniel Bryan, but Daniel Bryan kicks up. Flip over the top goes Cena. And trying to grab the arm, but Cena rolls out of the ring. Just worth mentioning that Dave Meltzer gives this match. Cena just goes over and has a word with the ringside doctor. Yeah, ask him. I can't remember what he says. Can you tell us what he said? Oh, there we go. He told the doctor his elbow is okay. So, yeah, I don't know if you've seen, but he has got a massive swelling. It is horrific. I wonder if I can find a picture of it. It's so horrific. It's so hellacious that I really want you guys to see it, so it really upsets you. Cena elbow. Cena elbow. That's what it's officially called. That it's officially called Cena elbow. Had to go to the doctors. I had Cena elbow. Cena elbow. There's a good picture of it. Oh, there's a great picture of it. Ah. This is going to be horrific. This is going to give you nightmares, and you are welcome. This is what people tune into these streams for. To be absolutely traumatized. No, please no. All right, I was joking. I won't do it. That would be moody, wouldn't it? Ah, there it is on screen. Ah, look at it. Ah, that bump shouldn't be there. Ah, look at it. It's like he's got a twin brother growing on his arm. Ah, I can't believe it. He's trying to get a second Cena. That I believe is from Raw the very next night. That is Raw the very next night. Look at that. That is horrific. That is horrific. That is like 20 odd hours later, but it's that bad during this match. Like underneath that padding is that thing. Horrible. Horrible. Oh, I'm sorry that I had to do that to you guys. I really am sorry I had to do that. I'm sure you understand. Big yes chants from the crowd. The ring steps coming into play again. Scott Turner saying WTF, 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 sad, 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 question mark, WTF. A whole range of emotions there from Scott Turner. Lovely suplex by John Cena. off those rings there. I forgot Triple H was the ref. Completely forgot that Triple H was the ref. I just looked up. I was like, is that Triple H? Oh, yeah, he's the ref. That moment when sexy, says Shaquem. Sexy. That was awesome. Dej, you're not sorry. How dare you? How dare you presume that I'm not really sorry when I am really sorry. Big strikes coming in by Cena. Daniel Bryan down. And again, nice right hands. Bryan backed into the corner. Quick strikes in the midsection. Hurls Daniel across the ring. Daniel goes crashing down. Jody says, I've sent you a DM. Okay, my friend. I will check it out after. My phone is what I use for watching the shows. So I'll look at it after. Better not be more pictures, Jody. That's all I'm going to say. Better not be any more of them pictures. Daniel Bryan. Oh, sit down powerbomb. Cena. 1, 2. Shoulder up. Shoulder up. James Chadwick says, am I the only one that isn't bothered about that? Yeah, it's just you, James. Everyone else is in tears right now. Heather says, Cena equals square head and no neck. Yes. And messed up elbow. You know the ref is doing a good job when you don't notice him. Triple H is doing a good job because I also forgot that he was there. Well, headlock applied by Cena. Daniel Bryan getting up to his feet. Elbow to the midsection. Trying to break that headlock. Forearm strike by Daniel Bryan. And again. Driving Cena back. Kicks coming in. Lots of yes chants. People on their feet in the crowd. Quick kicks. Look at those kicks. Triple H having a word with Daniel. Oh, knee to the midsection. Daniel goes over, jump up over the top. Nice. Against the rope, stuck underneath by Bryan. Clothesline, down goes Cena. Daniel Bryan's feeling it. So good, man. It's so good. Now we know what Daze does in his limited spare time. Please stay TV 14. Yes. Chance as the kicks come in. How over was Daniel Bryan? It's crazy over. Oh, duck underneath by Cena. Against the ropes goes Cena. Shoulder tackle. Daniel Bryan goes down. And another shoulder tackle. Bryan up. He's got... Plants him down. Normally, we get the old... Yeah, Jerry Lawler's like, you got to do it. He's taking his time. God. Come on, mate. Kick in the shoulder. I was going to say the head, but it just missed. He tries to take him down. Took way too long. Cena takedowns Daniel. Nice counter. Kick out by Bryan. Goes for a clothesline. Up. Plants Daniel down. Yeah, quicker now, John, yeah? You can't see me. Against the ropes. 5-knuckle shuffle. Boom. Daze, have you seen Daniel Bryan versus Nigel McGuinness from Ring of Honor? I've seen one of the matches, but I believe they had a series of matches. I've not seen the whole feud. Daniel lands on his feet. Big boot. I think there was highlights of it in the Nigel McGuinness documentary on the WWE Network, which is really worth a watch. Daniel Bryan up top. Drop kick. Missile drop kick. Braun Strowman versus Daniel Bryan. could be interesting. That could be interesting. I can't believe it when Triple H turned heel. Another case of Cena not wanting to put people over. Daniel Bryan chants coming in. We're approaching around 25 minutes left. That's it. 25 minutes. Daniel Bryan chants. There's a bit of swelling around the eye of John Cena. Right in the arm. Daniel says, get up. Do love Daniel Bryan, man. This Daniel Bryan in particular. Here we go. Daniel grabbing the arm of Cena. Working on that arm. Working on the elbow. Look at the face of Cena. He's definitely feeling it. Yes chants from the crowd. Daniel firing a kick in. Days, think about this. SummerSlam, you'll never see it coming. What is something that you don't see coming? Otis. Maybe Otis is going to cash in. It could be many things, though, couldn't it? It could be Vince McMahon dressed as a schoolgirl reciting poetry. I mean, I wouldn't predict that. I wouldn't see that coming. Daniel. With an STF. Lovely work. Daniel Bryan with the long hair and the beard reminds me of McJugger Nuggets. I don't know who McJugger Nuggets is. Is that a McDonald's character? We've not seen enough of Otis. Cena getting up to his feet in the middle of the ring. Daniel round the back. Suplex. 2. And he's still holding on to him. Is he going to go for another? Suplex City. Here we go. Look, Daniel Bryan is introducing us to Suplex City. In 2013. Cena breaking out of it, though. He manages to get Daniel up on his shoulders, looking for the AA, but Daniel gets him down. Oh, no. LeBell lock. He's got a LeBell lock applied, crossface applied. Otis is going to end up giving that briefcase to Mandy, says Jody. Wrestle King, shout out to you. The storyline with Braun and Bray will end with Braun rejoining Bray and Alexa to create a new Wyatt family. I'd be down for that. I think that would be cool. Because then they could dominate the tag division, they could dominate singles, they could dominate the women's division. It opens it out a little bit more. I think that'd be cool. Guillotine. Guillotine applied by Daniel. Cena fading in the middle of the ring. McJugger Nuggets is an American YouTuber that did a series where his dad destroyed his stuff. Okay. I heard a rumor that Otis is going to lose the briefcase to Sheamus. What? No, I don't want that. No, that can't happen because I don't like it. I don't want that at all. Into the corner goes Daniel. He's still got this guillotine applied, but he's getting smashed into the corner. Miss Clown 1, shout out to you, my friend. Take care, dude. I think CM Punk is behind Retribution, says Harry. Well, we are now less than 20 minutes from the end. Just start thinking about your scores for the show. Don't need to know them. Just saying, just start to formulate. Where are we? What did you think? What did you like? There's not been tons of matches, has there, in all fairness? What they've done hasn't really outstayed its welcome. Jody says, all I'm going to say is that if Asuka doesn't walk away with at least one of those bouts, I will punch a wall. Yeah, I'm going to join in with you. You and me, we'll just start punching walls. She deserves one of the belts, I agree. I think she'll get Bayley's personally, but I think Bayley's SmackDown reign has gone on long enough. So, an AA by John Cena. Asuka will win one of those belts, says Butterspark. Days, would you wear a Sheamus hat? Yeah, I'd wear a Sheamus hat. They're cool hats. Daniel Bryan climbing up. Oh, he gets pushed back by Cena. Daniel charging up again. Forearm strike. Chalmers says, now I want Asuka not to win. What, just so you can see Jody and me punching walls? Nice kick by Daniel Bryan. Bryan climbing up. Headbutt by Daniel. James says 3 belts, Asuka. That's what we need. Harry says a punching wall frenzy. Yeah. I'll even spray paint Vince's face on the wall first. Ah, that's a good spot in it. Daniel upside down in the corner. Starts getting fired up and then like sits up. Crowd getting like really behind him. The crowd on their feet. Daniel on top. Headbutt. Flying headbutt. 1, 2. Shoulder up by Cena. Cena rolls out the ring. Flops out the ring. That was great, man. That was great. Chalmers says, shut up, Days. Oh, it's turning. Oh, we've gone TV 14. I thought that we were keeping it PG. But we've gone TV 14. Shut up, Days. Big strike by Cena. Bayley's reign is never long enough, says Chalmers. It's turning nasty, guys, in the chat. It's all turning nasty. We all used to be friends. I just don't know what's happening anymore. I just don't know what's happening. Cena up top. Oh, leg drop. Flying leg drop. 1, 2. Daniel Bryan gets his shoulder up. Talk about guts. Mustafa says a Chalmers heel turn. I think we all knew it was coming. It has been very obvious for a long time. Very obvious for a long time that Chalmers was going to turn heel. It's just like the Sasha Bayley feud. We knew a turn was coming. Cena on his feet. Fight, 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 fight. Roman Reigns is Sister Abigail. Fact. That's a fact. I don't think they'll ever see it coming. Vince in a bra and a bikini. Oh, I hope that happens. And he calls himself Linda too. Daniel on the shoulders of John. Elbows to the side of the head. Yes, chance. As John Cena's just getting repeatedly elbowed in the side of the head. Yes, 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 yes. Go. Days, I'll never turn heel, says Big Boy Dally. This match is great, says J14. Cena's got Oh, nice. Reversed. STF by John Cena. Thought he was going to hit a Styles Clash. Daniel Bryan in the middle of the ring. We got 14 minutes left of the show. Roll over. What if Roman is leading Retribution? Vince in a bra and pants match. Daniel nearly landed on his head. Cena has got a... he's choking. Well, it's not quite a choke because it's on the chin, not on the neck. He's got a squeeze applied. Daniel desperately trying to get out, and he does get out. And it is a reversal. Crowd are red hot here, aren't they? Absolutely red hot. Crossface applied by Daniel Bryan. Cena trying to get over to the ropes. Bayley is like your annoying sister that you always argue with. I think Bayley and Sasha will cost each other the titles. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't think about both of them actually losing. That's interesting. So Bayley accidentally costs. And then maybe Sasha, maybe a little more on purpose, or the other way around. Ooh. Daniel Bryan charging over. Drop kicks in the corner, colliding into John Cena, who's slumping down, but charges forward with a massive clothesline. Daniel Bryan is turned inside out. He does do a 360. He does an Xbox 360. Daniel Bryan does an Xbox 360. Jody says, thank you guys for making me smile. I needed it. You're welcome, Jody. I mean, it was nothing to do with me. I'm speaking on behalf of the chat. Turned inside out, Monica. Giving Jody a heart. Stay safe, Jody, says Harry. Thomas says, Days, Asuka should win all of the bouts. And after she wins all of the bouts, Asuka should go to Kairi's house and dance at her house and say, I'm the champ. Yes. She should. Bing bong. Kairi! Kairi! Oh! Doorbells, Kairi! Yeah! It was easy peasy! Ah! Against the ropes goes Cena. Oh, gets caught by Daniel. We got scenes in this match. We can't ignore what's happening here. Both guys are down at the moment as we are surely heading towards the end of this. Surely heading towards the end of this. The two colliding into each other. Which way is this going? Which way is this going? I mean, literally, most of us know, but still fun to build up the tension, isn't it? Here we go. Both guys getting up. Hashtag Cena tapped sign in the crowd. They are helping each other up in a way. Cena, Daniel, slap from Cena. A slap from John. Cena says, come on. Daniel slaps Cena back. These two standing in the ring, just slapping each other. They are firing each other up. Look, Daniel cheated. He used two hands. Kicks coming in. Kicks coming back from Cena. Daniel up. Over the top. He gets caught. Cena has got Daniel up. Not quite on his shoulder. He's looking for the AA. No, spinebuster. Wow. This match is so good. This match is really freaking good. Really good. It's a slap fight. Yes, it is a slap fight. At Payback, Bayley and Sasha will lose the tag titles also. This is awesome, says John. Days in a bikini and a bra. You wouldn't see that coming. Here we go. Daniel up top. Here we go. Another headbutt. No, crossbody. Caught again. It's over. Daniel says. Cena says it's over. Daniel is on Cena's shoulders. No. 1, 2. Kick out by Cena. Misses with a kick. Connects with that kick. Daniel. Back into the corner. Looking for that flying knee. Yes, chance. Yes. Yes. It's firing the crowd up. There it is. The knee strike. The knee strike. 1, 2, 3. Daniel Bryan beats Jonathan Cena. Jonathan Cena. Look at these scenes. The crowd going crazy. Look, Triple H gives him a hug. Gives him the belt. Triple H putting his arm round him, holding up his hand. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Look at these scenes. The crowd's going absolutely crazy. Daniel wins. What a display. So emotional. People going crazy. Triple H checking on John. Daniel's music playing. John Cena looks at Daniel Bryan. The better man won. Someone in the crowd has got a Sega sign. I don't know why. Here we go. Heel turn. Heel turn. Heel turn by John. He spins Daniel around. So that's my title. Give me back my title. You've already stolen one of the Bellas. I wanted them both. Oh, I don't know what he's saying. I think he's saying I hate trees. Oh, no. He shakes hands. Turns out he hasn't turned heel. After all of that, he hasn't turned heel. Shakes the hand of Triple H as well. Triple H is like, look, you did a great job, John. Did a great job, yeah. Cena leaves the ring. Triple H in there with Daniel whilst Daniel's yesing away. Triple H holds. Handshake again. Handshake again from Triple H. Confetti's coming down, guys. Confetti's coming down. Oh, it's absolutely wonderful. It's the celebration we hoped it was going to be. It's the top of the mountain. Everything we dreamed of. Finally, WWE have given us this moment. Look at the confetti going off. We've waited so long. Look at these scenes. He's finally WWE champion. Daniel gets down, looks at the camera. I wouldn't have done it without you. This is for you guys. This is for the fans. Now we've got pyro going off. Oh. Pretty soon Vince is going to be lowered down in a fairy costume. He's granted all of our wishes true. It's wonderful scenes inside the Staples Center. WWE giving us everything we want. This could be the year of the beard. Oh, but Randy's music's hit. Randy's music's hit. Randy's got money in the bank. Oh, not now. Just as all my dreams had come true. Daniel in the ring says, okay, you want it? You want it? Randy Orton holding up that red money in the bank briefcase. Daniel Bryan in the middle of the ring throws the belt down. Maybe could have been a bit more respectful to the title, but I'll look past that. Daniel fired up. He says, come on then. No. Orton walks away. Orton walks away. Orton's like, don't fancy this. Don't fancy this. There's too much confetti around. I can't wrestle in confetti. What do you think I am? Big yes chants coming in by the crowd, by Daniel Bryan. Randy having second thoughts. Daniel still seems to have a bit of energy about him. He is pumped right now. A lot of adrenaline. Oh no! The game! The game! Boom! Pedigree! Triple H! Triple H with a pedigree! Randy Orton! Oh, what are these scenes? What are these scenes? Randy gives the briefcase to Triple H. He's cashing it in. Ring the bell now. Ring the bell now. Randy. 1, 2, 3. Oh, all of my dreams had come true. And now all of my dreams are shattered. Randy Orton. Randy Orton is WWE champion. What the hell just happened, says JBL. Randy wins. Jody says, I totally forgot about this bit. Triple H and Randy, they are evolution bros. Wow, WWE is agreeing with me. They did all that. And I think it should have happened. Johnny says scenes. Scenes. Oh, there are absolute scenes. You are right. There we go, look. Randy holding up that WWE Championship. No confetti for Randy. Sonny says scenes, sad, WTF, sad, sad, scenes, WTF. It is incredible. No green shirt, guy. What? Didn't even notice. There is a woman that looks like she's wearing a wedding dress, though. There's a woman that looks like she's wearing a wedding dress in the crowd. I'll see if I can get a picture of it, and I'll put it up. There is a woman in a wedding dress. How have I only just noticed? I've only just noticed there's a woman in a wedding dress in the crowd. I have never noticed that before. When I watched this live, I never noticed. Wow. I can't believe what I have just seen. Not the Randy Orton thing, but the fact there's a woman in the crowd in a wedding dress. I'm going to see if I can get a picture of this woman. Whatever her name is. Well, she's got married. Her name might have changed, in all fairness. Here we go. So he comes down. She's right in the corner. Hey, voices. Yeah, get your scores in. I'm going to see if I can get a picture of her, and I'll put it up on Twitter. Either that or I've completely lost my mind. If I'm now starting to see women in wedding dresses where there are no women in wedding dresses, then I have really got some problems. Really got some problems. It's a fun problem to have, though, isn't it, if you think about it? Of all the things that could go wrong in life, that is a mega lols one. Do you know, it's really weird. As soon as he gets to her, the camera cuts away. But you can see her in the background. I just want to get this picture. Get your scores in. Lots of 8s and 9s. Lots of 8s and 9s. 8.75, 8, 9.79. I have got one picture, but I might be able to get a better one. 8.75. It's really weird. I can't tell what she's wearing. Ziggler, it should have been me. 7.6, 10, 8. Daisy's obsessed with women's clothing. This is true. It's because I'm a fashionista and I know loads about women's clothing. More than women. Please stop spamming. No, it's just... Days, will there be a member stream? Not a stream, there will be a video. Days, what did General Snotty Dave Meltzer give this match? 4.5. Wonder if there's no bad news. There's no amazing pictures, but there are pictures. Let me see. I was going to put it on social media, but I'll see if I can. That's... Oh, it's gone. This is really, really zoomed in. Okay? So it's not the sharpest picture in the world. But there, in the crowd, is what looks to be a blonde lady with a veil, a white veil. I don't know what that top is. That top looks like some kind of ice hockey top. I can't figure out what she's actually wearing. But that is definitely a veil that she's got in her hair. It's not like a trick of the light or anything, because there are other images where you can see she's wearing a veil. I mean, I fully appreciate that is not a very clear picture, but that is very, very much zoomed in. She is wearing... Oh, my God. I think she's wearing a veil. And my guess is like a Toronto Maple Leafs top. I can't figure out what's happening. There's another image of her in a veil. And that looks like a Toronto Maple Leafs. I don't even know if that's a team. Did she get married to, like, ice hockey? Did she marry ice hockey? I don't know what this woman has done. That was what I saw in the background. I just spotted that. That's what made me think it was a wedding dress. I could see the veil and I could see the white top. Under further inspection, it gets even more bizarre. Under further inspection, this is wild. I don't know what this woman's done. I don't understand. They've turned around to this woman and were like, oh, you come into the wrestling? Wrestling? Yeah, you know, the wrestling. SummerSlam. Staples Center. Oh, yeah. I mean, I haven't got a veil. You don't need a veil? Wrestling? Yeah. I think I can get one. I'll get my veil and I'll take my Toronto Maple Leafs top. What are you on about? What are you on about? Are you going as the Goon? Are you going as if you married the Goon? I don't understand. I don't get her thought process. I really don't understand what went through that woman's head. But there's no denying for the past 10 minutes, she has very much occupied my life. Very much occupied my life. Perhaps she was hoping to marry Green Shirt Guy, and she's Toronto Maple Leaf Woman. She's Toronto Maple Leaf Woman, and she wanted to marry Green Shirt Guy, and she even brought the veil, and she was ready, and then he never showed up. He never showed. He turned heel. Absolute scenes. Right, I'm going to say that this was a very, very enjoyable show. Very enjoyable show. I'm going to give it an 8. I'm going to give it a really, really solid 8. I could probably go a little bit higher, but I think that a lot of the matches, a lot of those undercard matches, they were just kind of there. You know, like Damien Sandow against Cody Rhodes. Wasn't offensive, but didn't really set the world on fire. Bray Wyatt's debut is obviously really cool. The Inferno thing. 2 incredible matches. Del Rio and Christian was incredible as well. Mixed tag match, I thought it was all right. So, yeah, I mean, look, there was plenty about this show that I really enjoyed. It's a really good score. But yeah, man, that was a riot. I need to find out more about this woman. Why has no one ever spoke to me about this woman? I don't understand. Maple leaves for sure, says Butter Spark. Yes, there we go. There we go. Right, I think we're done, guys. I think we're done. This was a chilled stream on a Sunday. Wasn't really intended to be anything epic or whatever. But I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. And if nothing else, we've discovered an incredible woman. Just an absolutely incredible woman who wants to marry the Toronto Maple Leafs. So, awesome, guys. Thank you. Really, really appreciate the support. Yeah, hope people enjoyed it. We are obviously going to be streaming SummerSlam 2020 next weekend. Of course, we are very much looking forward to that. That is going to be a lot of fun. SummerSlam 2020 next weekend. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you are and that you don't miss that, because we're going to have a really good time with that show. It looks like an incredible card. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, hair versus hair. That's going to be incredible. And then Bray and Braun. That's going to be incredible as well. So loads to look forward to. And of course, we're back tomorrow for Raw as well. So we'll be watching Raw tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing on Tuesday. We've got NXT AEW on Wednesday. There's loads happening. There's loads happening. You know there is. So, yeah, awesome. I give it an 8. Days saw my score. And he said, William is a wrestling genius. So I'm going to go with his rating. Do you know, that's actually what happened. It's actually what happened. I saw William's score. And I thought, well, I'm going to go with that. Because William is so in tune with wrestling that I'm going to go with his thoughts. That's exactly what I thought. So shout out to you, William. Hope you are well. Toronto Maple Leafs hockey. It's what everyone's talking about. It's the big talking point in this show, yes. The weird woman at the end. TV 14, baby. Callum Moore, shout out to you. Shout out to everyone that's joined us. And hopefully, see you again next time. Bye for now.